And now it's my pleasure to introduce you to Kadita A.T. Tshibaka. A.T. is here to answer three compelling questions. Why microfinance? Why opportunity? And why get involved? For the past year, A.T. served as our CEO. A.T. was born and raised in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, where he and his family experienced extreme poverty firsthand, but that didn't hold him back. He spent 33 years working around the world in Citibank operations, culminating in his role as head of corporate risk for emerging markets at Citigroup, where he oversaw operations in 77 countries. A.T. has provided leadership and support to Opportunity International for the past 6 years, joined the Board of Governors in 2004, and has served on the Board of Directors since 2008. Please welcome A.T. Tshibaka.
Right here.
Thank you.
Chronic poverty presents one of the greatest challenges that we face today. About 3 billion people, nearly half of the world's population, live on less than $2 a day. About 1 billion people live on $1 or less a day. Approximately 853 million people, men, women, and children in the developing world are chronically hungry. Numbers of this magnitude force a decision. We either decide that the challenges posed by extreme poverty are too great, even hopeless, and so create as much distance as we can from them. Or we decide that eradicating poverty, even on a massive global scale, is not only possible, it's already happening, and thus choose to be part of the solution. Opportunity International is part of that solution to eradicate poverty. And we're doing our part through the proven, sustainable solution that is microfinance. Microfinance a la Opportunity International. There are many reasons the poor remain in poverty, including the lack of access to capital, even modest amounts, lack of a secure place to save money, and no insurance to protect themselves and loved ones. And except for an extended family that is often just as poor, they often lack an economic support structure. To get these things, all they ask from us is a hand up. Microfinance has provided that hand up for over 30 years, giving the poor access to credit and to economic opportunities. More important, it's giving them that most precious gift, hope. Hope to move beyond poverty, hope to transform their lives and their communities. It all started with providing small loans to poor entrepreneurs to start or expand businesses. When clients build their businesses with microfinance loans, family income rises, children are well fed and go to school, homes are improved, women get status. And such life-changing improvements happen every day, beginning with loans as small as $60. Plus, the micro businesses they create with those loans become self-generating. They create employment, which creates opportunities for other micro businesses, community by community. The working poor can choose from a mix of our loan products: individual loans, group loans, and loans tailored to education and agriculture. Loans are repaid through the trust group. Typically, 10 to 30 trust groups entrepreneurs elect leaders and pledge to guarantee each other's loans. Credit becomes available to those who had previously been denied formal financial services. And this group lending model works. Historically, our loan repayment rate has been 98%. However, as you all know, the world has just gone through some global crisis. And we expect that the performance indicator will deteriorate. Through the trust group, another very important service is delivered: training. Clients learn not only how to operate their businesses more effectively, they receive vital information about health, safety, and disaster planning. Loans and training are essential for poor entrepreneurs. Yet, equally critical is a safe place for them to keep the money earned and a way to protect their businesses. We gradually expanded a range of products and services to include savings deposits and insurance. Since 2001, Opportunity has built 13 regulated microfinance institutions, including 9 banks. For the first time, our clients have a secure and effective way to manage their money. And as her small wealth builds up over time, a client can use it to expand her business or handle a crisis. What's more, our banks use clients' interest-bearing deposits to make loans to other people working their way out of poverty. This helps the banks become sustainable and puts more money to work in the community. Having a savings account isn't always enough, however. Natural disasters, serious illness, or the death of a family member can create unforeseen setbacks. That's why we offer another safety net in the form of insurance, covering people in the event of loss of life, health, crops, or cattle. Opportunity's Micro-Insure is the world's first and largest micro-insurance broker for the poor. We currently offer insurance in 10 countries, impacting more than 3 million lives. And thanks to a generous grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, we are able to enter new countries and provide insurance to many more people. For people living in poverty, having access to loans, savings and insurance, and training is the kind of hand-up most could never have imagined. I'd like to tell you about 2 powerful new initiatives that are bringing hope to the poor: Banking on Africa and Banking on Education. Banking on Africa is focused on sub-Saharan Africa, in which less than 10% of the population in its poorest countries has an account with a financial institution. Imagine, 10% of the population. Our aim is to reach 5 million clients in sub-Saharan Africa with financial services, services that unlock hidden capital and create a financial infrastructure within poor communities, laying the foundation for vibrant local economies. When their families and employees are taken into account, some 30 million African lives will be impacted through our work. To put it in perspective, that's 1 in 20 of the poor in sub-Saharan Africa. And we aim to do that by the year 2015. To accomplish this goal, the campaign will mobilize about $400 million from client deposits, commercial borrowing, and donations. We are working to raise about $125 million of this amount from donations. Most of the funds will thus come from client deposits, putting the community's own resources to work. The African continent is poised for economic growth in the years ahead. after decades of stagnation, Africa's economies are expanding by an average of 6% annually. We have the wealth, tools, and the technology to reverse the shameful tide of poverty and suffering in Africa and help families fulfill their God-given potential. Please join our Banking on Africa campaign. Through your donations, you've helped make opportunity what it is today. And we hope you will consider this campaign with a gift above your annual giving. And we are grateful in advance. Also, please consider joining a country champion team. You can choose to be a champion of an African country or any of the countries shown on this slide, and I hope it is up there. Yeah, there it is. Put your money to work toward building sustainable economic infrastructures that enable communities to thrive. Whether in Africa, Latin America, Asia, or Eastern Europe, our clients share the same dream: a better life for their children and their families. And the means to that better life is education. In 2007, we launched the Banking on Education initiative. We offer tuition savings accounts and school fee loans to help make education affordable for children in the developing world. In Malawi, Opportunity International is planning to pilot specialized interest-bearing savings accounts that allow families to securely save for their children's education. These accounts would also guarantee a child's asset even in the terrible event of the loss of the child's guardians. Our clients believe that education is a top priority, and so do we. But they don't always have the lump sum of cash on hand when school fees are due. Through our school fee loan program in Uganda, we enable parents to pay for school fees over a period of time more in sync with their cash flow. Through this initiative, we also provide loans to small private schools that serve children living in poverty in Africa, Asia, and Latin America. These proprietors, most of whom are women, are hardworking, and they've been successful in opening schools in their communities. Yet they need more management training, better access to educational technologies, and the ability to offer improved nutrition and health services. As we all know, schools do more than teach. For children, they provide nutritious meals, health services, and access to technology. For the neighborhood or village, they create jobs, spur economic activity, and strengthen the community's spirit. Opportunity International is committed to rolling out the Banking on Education initiative, currently in 5 countries, to 5 new countries. We have embarked on a $10 million campaign to finance this expansion. With $4.4 million raised to date, we are well on our way to providing increased education opportunity to over 250,000 impoverished children by the year 2012. We made that commitment at the Clinton Global Initiative. But to get there, we need you. Once again, we ask you to consider how you might further support the Banking on Education initiative this year. Please get the word out to your friends and families. Share with them the stories of our clients working to send their children to school. Invite the people in your circle of influence to become catalysts, helping communities thrive in the developing world. Again, we are grateful in advance. When you consider that our Banking on Africa and Banking on Education initiatives are just 2 pieces of our strategy to end chronic poverty, you can begin to understand the size of our vision. A world in which all people have the opportunity to provide for their families and thus build fulfilling lives. Opportunity is uniquely equipped to realize that vision. We have solutions of scale, a global presence, the support of leading foundations like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and MasterCard Foundation, a sustainable model that multiplies our efforts, and the committed group of supporters, the core of which is you, our Board of Governors. Ultimately, however, loans, savings, training, and insurance are merely products and services offered to our clients. The value they receive is the sense of achievement and self-worth our services provide, the increased sense of purpose, hope, and meaning in their lives. It's not the micro business that enriches our clients. It's the pride of accomplishment, the self-esteem, the awareness of their unique value, and the increased well-being that comes with social or economic security. And when you consider that 84% of our active loan clients are women, the social potential of such empowerment cannot be overestimated. Eradicating poverty is not only possible, it's already happening. And we invite you to be part of Opportunity Solution. The lasting impact of Opportunity International is not only for our clients and their communities, but for us all. We are truly grateful for your support. Thank you.